always say that if you don't work on a systematic approach, it's a little bit like baking a cake without putting the eggs in. It doesn't matter if you just work on workforce development but you don't work on legislation or vice versa. The system will not work. You cannot bake the cake. Childcare and alternative care sits within a well-functioning child protection system. However, when people say, where do we start? What should we do first? It's quite a difficult thing to answer because a system has lots of different elements. So for instance, a child protection system, we need data, we need legislation, we need a workforce, we need the services of alternative care that we can offer children when it's needed, we need to change attitudes, and we also need to be able to work intersectorally with health, education, housing, all of those other ministries and services that can support children and their families in need.
No child should be in any form of alternative care when it's not absolutely necessary and in their best interests. So prevention.
What we need to ensure is that those children who can remain in family care safely remain there. And I think that we've really got to work on a whole protection system that involves families, communities, national governments, organisations, so that we do a lot more work on making sure that wherever children are, we do everything possible for them to remain in their own family. It also has to be that we don't break down already indigenous existing systems that suit the culture, but that we make sure those systems are safeguarding children.
So what are the answers? We need global advocacy in this area. It needs to be raised as a field of great importance because these are the most vulnerable children. They are without care or unaccompanied children. In the war zones, it's even worse. They are separated from their families without any idea of where their mothers and dads are. So it's really the most vulnerable children needs to be given a much, much higher attention.
Most importantly is making sure that we listen to children. They have a right to have a voice, they have a right to be listened to, and they must be thoroughly involved in any decision making, in any ideas or anything that's going to affect their own lives.